Hello everyone, welcome to Peach on Earth Tarot. Today I'm going to be doing a reading for Virgo for the month of February. You can have Virgo anywhere in your chart, you can be a cross watcher. All that I ask is that if you are here watching this reading, that you come with good intentions for yourself and for others. Okay, Virgo. I was seeing the number 9 a lot when I was getting into your energy. Now that is your number. 9 is the Hermit card in the tarot, and sorry, I'm going to move this camera a little bit. And the Hermit card represents Virgo energy. And then, so I was getting that message, and then I got a song for you guys, and it's called Back Down South by Kings of Leon. Now, to me, it's kind of like, I feel like recently, and by recently I mean like it could have been last month, it could have been a year ago, however long ago. I feel like it was around summertime though, I feel. Because the song has very summer vibes to it. I actually don't really know if I'm interpreting the song right, but this is how I interpreted it. It's like you're getting back to like good times. Freeing yourself, really embracing like the joys of life, things that you find joy in, and freeing yourself from something that kind of made you feel like you were kind of in a cage. At the time, I don't really think that you felt like you were in a cage, but then after the whole situation was over, you kind of were like, I cannot believe I allowed myself to be in that energy for so long. And so I feel like you're just kind of like embracing being free. You're not taking things too seriously. You're just kind of like living life and enjoying things is what I'm hearing, okay? Let's see, where do I want to start here? I'm actually kind of being called to like start with, no, okay, we're gonna start with tea leaf cards. Okay, can I have one or two tea leaf cards for Virgo, please? One or two tea leaf cards for Virgo. One or two for Virgo, please. One or two cards for Virgo, please. These cards are getting a little wild, I'll tell you that. Maybe, I mean, it did kind of seem like a song. Not wild, but it's just kind of like, I could imagine, like, I imagine they're, like, talking about, it's, like, almost like the image I'm getting with that song is, like, laying blankets and pillows in the back of a pickup truck with a cooler of beer and just like going out into the middle of a field and looking up at the stars. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, either with a person or not. It just depends on, where you're at in life and what you're kind of doing right now. But that's kind of what I'm feeling. So maybe don't get too wild, I'm hearing, because the cards are acting real, like, they're getting real chaotic here. Like, don't go from one extreme to the other, like being in a cage to being free. Like, don't do that, I'm hearing. Okay, so 6 cards came out. I kind of want to take, oh no, more than that. Okay, I'm actually going to take these 3 here because I was wanting 3, or I wasn't wanting 3, but this one came out face down, and then I saw this one up and it has one underneath it, but I saw the September card when I was shuffling for you guys before I started recording, and that was part of the whole 9 thing because September is the 9th month and Virgo season is during September. So I wanted to keep these. But we have butterfly, a change for the better. Yes, that's very, very much what I was getting. Okay, now this could have went down in September. What the change, okay? And force is working against you, the axe. Yeah, I feel like that's what you changed. You changed something that was kind of like keeping you in a cage that was working against you in September. We're gonna keep them like this. Sorry, don't mind me. feel like there was something working against you, but you didn't realize that it was working against you. And then all of a sudden, you had some kind of like realization, I'm hearing. What's on the bottom? Ladder, climbing toward success. Yeah, it's almost like you climbed up and out of the cage. And I feel like this could have been around September that this happened. But it was a change for the better. I am getting that strongly that it is something that changed for the better, okay? I'm going to start with the Rider-Waite Tarot for you guys. Right? Yeah. Wait, hang on. Yeah, Rider-Waite. Okay. What is the message for Virgo, please? Can I get a message for Virgo? What's the message for Virgo, please? The Knight of Cups. So that's like you, I think, starting out on a new journey. And it's almost like an emotional journey. So we have the High Priestess on the bottom because she's kind of represented by the moon, the High Priestess. But the High Priestess, it's a little bit mysterious, but she also has all of the answers. But you have to be worthy of her sharing them with you, okay? Now, I feel like you're kind of on the path to the High Priestess. You are in search of, you've left something maybe emotionally turmoil in the past, and you're kind of going, that left things clouded in judgment. It could have been a person that had kind of like intuitive abilities and maybe abused them a little bit. Like it helped keep you in the cage. Huh. I don't usually get that message with the High Priestess at all. I view her as a very positive energy. But it's almost like, now this month I've been using the archetype cards, and it's like the light attribute and shadow attributes are on each card, and I'm kind of getting that sense here where it's like dark and light, okay? Dark and light. And yeah, it was almost like they were using their abilities to keep you in. But now you're kind of like out and you're roaming free, and the night is forward moving, but I'm getting like a slower, like more leisurely pace. It's almost like I'm getting the sense of like floating in a river. It's, I don't, there, that's something that people around my area do, is like in the summer, they'll go and they'll get inner tubes and they'll just like float down a river with like their cooler of beer. Okay. And I'm getting this whole like beer thing, and also because the song is called Back Down South, and I'm getting like the good old country boy type of vibes from it. And so I feel like you're just kind of like leisurely going about searching for things that fulfill you emotionally. I feel like because you were in a cage so long, you don't know what that is. So you're kind of like slowly going about and finding what it is that is calling you out of your cage, okay? Yeah, I want to keep going. What else for Virgo, please? What is the Virgo headed towards here? What is this Knight of Cups headed towards for Virgo? February. Virgo, February. Okay, a lot of knights here. Now, knights are about action because we have a Knight of Wands on the bottom, and then a Knight of Swords, and the Ace of Wands. Huh, okay, hang on. Knight of Wands, Knight of Swords. I'm seeing a confrontation. Now this is like, it's air energy, but then fire as well. It could be a person with like fire and air in their chart. But do you see how much more aggressive this is than the Knight of Cups? Like this is definitely Virgo's energy. But this is almost like the force is working against you, right? You know, it could be the person that had you in the cage, or thing. It doesn't even have to be a person. I am saying person because that was kind of like the image I was getting. It's like a relationship that kind of kept you stuck. It doesn't have to be. It could have been like a job or, something, or like, and this could be like your boss, like really fighting you leaving where they want you and saying that this is where you belong. And this person is like, I'm getting with this Ace of Wands, because normally I don't see the Ace of Wands this way either. It's like, it's a volatile thing. It's very aggressive, very forward, very harsh. But it's almost like you're just meeting them head on. Okay, I think I'm going to stop with the Rider-Waite, and I'm going to get clarifiers. I'm going to use the 78 Doors Tarot. Okay. Knight of Cups. Okay. So with the Knight of Cups, it's Temperance, and with the Four of Wands on the bottom, it's you. You are going out and you're trying to find balance in life again. You're trying to figure out what's for you, what's not for you. Because it's almost like up to this point, I feel like you weren't allowed to. It was like you were just obeying. It's so weird. It's like you were just obeying, and now you're kind of going out and trying to find balance. You're trying to find what's for you and what's not. And like, you want it to be emotionally fulfilling. You want it to be this Four of Wands where there's like a happy home, happy family type of energy. Now that's like your goal. Like, that's kind of where you're headed, but you're meeting a lot of resistance. A lot of resistance. But you're still determined. You're still doing it. Even if this person like comes in and like threatens to knock these cups out of your hand, right? Okay, can I have a card for the Knight of Swords, please? Knight of Swords, Ace of Wands came out together, but I don't know. We'll see. What's the Knight of Swords? Okay. This could have been someone that you had a family with, and they feel like you're destroying it because of this Judgment card here too. I feel like you made a final judgment, and your final judgment was to cut them out. I'm seeing a boy and a girl in the picture with the Four of Wands. It was like they made you feel like if you did anything but what they said, this person could definitely have been a narcissist. If you did anything other than what they said, that you were destroying your family, that you weren't worthy of, love and your children's love or whatever. It's like, not everybody has children, I know that, but I definitely am getting the sense, and this could be a parent as well. A parent that makes you feel like if you don't follow their rules or abide by what they say, that you are betraying your family. It's strong judgment, like, and I'm not even getting the sense, like, in this card is depicted as like Judgment Day, like heaven and hell, like here's an angel taking this person up, two angels taking this person up, or these people have their wings, and then these people are going to hell. Oh, they're like turning into demons, and these people are turning into angels. That's kind of like, I feel like that's what they made you feel like if you didn't follow what they said, that you would be an evil person. When I said that, I saw 1414, and there is the Temperance card here. But it's almost like they used family against you. Okay, let's look at the Ace of Wands. What's the Ace of Wands here for Virgo? Ace of Wands for Virgo. Ace of Wands for Virgo, please. What's the clarifier for Ace of Wands for Virgo, please? Okay. The Two of Swords. Um, Ace of Wands, Two of Swords, and then we have the Queen of Swords on the bottom here as well. Because the person that's coming out, like this spirit that's coming out of this person here, is a youth looking person, I feel like I don't like this. I don't want to say that. Okay, this is how I'll say it. I feel like they tricked you into having a child or children. There's a lot of like deception around children because the Ace of Wands does represent like wand energy, right? And by wand I mean like sexual. It literally looks like an erect penis, okay? Now, and what comes from an erect penis in sex? Children. And we have a baby here and even a youth spirit here. And I honestly feel like, and we have more swords energy, so it's still in the realm of this person's energy. I really feel like they tricked someone into having children or a child. And that if they abandoned their children or child, that they were a terrible person. Like they tricked you into having children. So this is so specific, you guys. I don't even know where this is coming from. This is crazy. But it's like, and it's like, do people like this even exist? I feel like this is like a soap opera or something. But if they made you believe, like, if you abandon your children, that you were a terrible person, and so, because if you look at this woman looks happy, but this man kind of looks like he's just kind of there. He's a placeholder. Oh, it's so weird. It's so weird. And with this, I'm kind of getting more of that high priestess energy too, where it's like this person might have been good at like, I don't want to, this is so weird. I can't believe I'm saying stuff like this. I keep hearing the word like summoning spirits, but it's not necessarily that. It's like using magic. It's almost like they are controlling things just by their will. What was it about negative and positive karma? Like this person is racking up negative karma, like really racking it up. Because when you hold people against their will through manipulation, that's what this is. It's like all I see right here is like straight manipulation. But you're free of it, but they're still like trying to get in your way. They're still trying to get in your way. But you're not really like engaging it. You're kind of just over here. It's like they're right there in your face, but you're just like you're letting them do whatever. It's like you've set a strong boundary and that's it now. Like you're not letting them cross the boundary anymore. And it's really pissing them off. I'm getting that. I want to look more at your energy because I feel like you're in a good place despite all of this that's happened to you in the past and despite what they're still trying to do. You seem like you're in a good place. So I want to look at just you and where you're headed. Can I get... Okay. Yeah, Eight of Wands is like just forward movement. And then clarify with the world on the bottom, okay? First off, I see the 3 circles here. 3 circles. I'm hearing with that, especially with that Judgment card that I saw earlier, it's the, what is it? Like it's, oh gosh, Dante's Inferno. I know there's 3 books to it. But it's almost like the 3, I feel like there's like the 3 layers of hell, but I feel like I'm hearing the numbers 3 and 7. So I don't know what that means. But anyway, oh, there's a fourth circle. Do you see that? Around the cat. So the Eight of Wands typically means like incoming communication, or even, with that song, Back Down South, you might be moving. You might be moving somewhere. I did get that when I first heard the song, Back Down South. You might be moving south. It doesn't have to be, but you could be moving somewhere that you just feel more comfortable, away from this person. You're getting further away from this person, I'm hearing. Because the Eight of Wands, it doesn't just mean incoming communication. It means like, it can mean like forward movement. And then especially with the World card paired with it, it's because in this card, it's like the same energy, but they're slightly different. Like it has one paw folded in here. Its tail is an S curled here. You can see more of its feet. And then the background is different. Okay. And then this is circular, where this pillow is more like square. But so it's like almost the same, but not quite. So I feel like you're thinking about moving somewhere, because this is you just envision somewhere else. Okay. And I feel like you're kind of using your intuition. You're figuring yours out, because we have a moon here, and the moon represents intuition. You're trying to figure out where you're going, and you're just kind of taking your time, and you're trying to not make wrong steps anymore, because this was a huge wrong step. Now, not necessarily because, we learn from our mistakes and whatnot, but I feel like you don't want to make this choice again. You don't want to go into another relationship with someone who is going to try to control you, that is going to manipulate you and hold you against your will. Okay, now we are going to get some advice for you guys. What is the advice for Virgo, please? What's the advice for Virgo for February? Advice for Virgo in February. Advice for Virgo. Okay. Now we have Yamanya, golden opportunity. Important doors are opening for you right now. Walk through them. Look, you're at a door right here, and you've filled the cups, and it's almost like your cups are full. You can now pass. Does that make sense? A lot of water energy here. I really feel like you're dealing with a lot of your emotional baggage at this point. But yeah, so it's like there's some golden opportunity that you're being asked to seize. And we have Irene on the bottom, and she represents peace. Now there's more child energy and more dolphins. There's a dolphin in this card, and there's 3 dolphins in this card. I'm getting abundance, playfulness, joy. It's like that peace is what I was feeling with that whole laying in the back of the pickup truck with a cooler full of beer and like pillows and blankets and stuff. It's like watching the stars, and it's like you're finally at peace. If you haven't yet, you are seizing a golden opportunity to free yourself from something that was very, very toxic, and you're finding peace. There's no need to worry, as everything is working out beautifully. And that's kind of your advice. I feel like you're kind of on this path. You've already taken the golden opportunity, I feel like. You're on this path, and you're moving forward, and you're just slowly taking life as it comes. You're not trying to push things one way or another. You're just kind of like going with the flow and just doing what feels right for you. And that's temperance right there. That's what you're doing. I think you're really figuring out. You're watching and waiting. This cat is watching these messages come in, and it's waiting, knowing that the right one is going to land in its circle, right? That's what I'm getting for you guys, okay? Virgo, this has been your reading. I hope it was helpful. If it was, you can like, comment, share, subscribe. I thank any of you for being present today, any of your guides that were present, any of my guides that were present, from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much, and I'll see you soon. Bye.